Hey there, so I decided to make this video for my Star Wars video for the week, because I've already posted a lot of them. I figured I should have a specific video planned out for the week, or not necessarily planned out, but created for the week. So I decided to do a breakdown of the teaser trailer. I already did my quick reaction or opinion to it, but a more specific breakdown. So I slowed the video down to 0.5%, point 0.5, yeah, 0.5, so I can pause it at the scenes I need to pause it on. So I've already started it, and you can see how it goes. It does look like a star field, and you can clearly see that it's actually Acto, which is interesting. They began it very similarly to how they began The Force Awakens teaser trailer. So, could I think maybe they'll begin the episode the same way? Kind of with the First Order starting an attack? Kind of interesting to think about that. And just so you know, I did mute the video because the slowdown audio doesn't sound as good. We get to see Acto's waves and which is I especially like how the sun is peeking out. It's just majestic. A top-down view of Acto, or at least the island on Acto. Kind of interesting. Her stand is like she going for a swim or something. That's almost what that image looks like. So this image is what I need to talk about. So does she, jump down and the force causes those rocks to come up, or is she using the force to do so? You decide. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, there's one problem about slowing down. It takes a little longer to get to the scenes. So this scene, this is either a resistance base or a resistance ship. You can tell by the uniform that there is resistance and that the resistance just is the same uniforms as the New Republic. Because we have no idea what the New Republic ships, or should I say, not ships, but uniforms were like. But definitely, I'm thinking this is a board like one of the resistance capital ships. Maybe even, I don't know, because it's rumored that Home 1 is in the Resistance fleet, so maybe Home 1. And I suspect that this is General Leia. That looks like a Resistance troop was there. So Kylo Ren's helmet. So I've watched some videos where other people broken this down. As though things like in a fit of rage he threw his helmet down on the ground with a lot of force and it broke and it shattered. And I'm thinking shattered something else because I don't think he had that much glass in his helmet, or he destroyed it with his own lightsaber, or no, showing that he's more confident that he's not Darth Vader's shadow anymore. I'm thinking it's more likely in a fit of rage he just threw it and destroyed it. I feel like that's something based off his Force Awakens character he would do. And maybe he decides then that he doesn't need it afterward. I'm thinking that would be great. In his fit of rage, he gets rid of it, but he still. And then he realizes he doesn't need it after that fit of rage. Okay, so this is the scene where Ray says the balance and with General the resistance, she says the light, Kylo Ren's broken helmet, the darkness, or without the dark is the darkness. But here, this is what she says the balance. So some people have pointed out this is a bookshelf with some books on it, which makes a lot of sense. Like, where is it? Is it on Actor? I'm thinking that would make some sense. Sense. And it looks like wood. Because when I saw it, made me think of Chopper Base, the planet, which I forgot its name already, but and the Bendu. That's what made me think here. Maybe they could be drawing some parallels to the Bendu here, but definitely a bookshelf makes a lot of sense because those do look like books. Yeah, this scene here. The symbol for the Jedi Order on what appears to be a slightly charred book, and then a brown gloved hand, which is probably Luke. Yeah, this was the this is another scene. So we have Rey here training with Anakin with the Skywalker lightsaber. We got this, I believe, is Luke, and if that's Luke, but this looks like to be more Luke. This is just a rock, which some people don't suspect that Yoda's Force Ghost is sitting on it, but I'm not so sure. I'm thinking it's more likely it's just a rock. But you know something? We actually get so Rey's being trained to use lightsaber. I don't think Luke had any lightsaber training from Yoda, so kinda interesting. Yeah, this was seeing these kind of speeders thing and with some walkers in the background. Kind of needs no, the material from the planet. These are some kind of speeders that look like been sewn together. Some people say the resistance, other people suspect that there are a native force on this planet, which is Crate. Makes me think Crate's dragon, but there could be a neat nod there. So, but some people are afraid that this scene could being a reminiscent of the Empire Strikes Back in the snow speeders. And that could be like what they're going for. These speeders are going to take down those walkers. But I don't know. I think it would be neat for, everything's leading up and then the walkers just blow these speeders to bits. That'd be so neat. For instance, some kind of medical chamber. Yeah, no, you get to see some resistance troopers and then pose running toward the ship. So that's an A-ring. At first I didn't notice it, but I've noticed it slowing down. An A-ring here, A-ring here. And some pallets in the background. And then pose X-ring, which is pretty much destroyed. But I don't actually see the fight as far as I know. Yeah, you don't actually see the fighter destroy, so. But it's pretty much destroyed. Is probably going to be destroyed, but it itself doesn't blow up. They cut before it could potentially blow up. And they got the Millennium Falcon fighting some TIE fighters. Then Rey's running into some kind of fight and then this kind of... So it could be that, but look at the background, not a sparks flying around. Oh, the scene with Rey was more seemed to be on Acto. Unless there's a ship blowing up in the background. This could actually be from that scene where not Finn's, Poe's X-Wing is potentially blowing up. There's a good chance it's that same scene. So here's another scene, which I think is another angle of that shot from Rey's vision. So wherever Luke established his new Jedi, I think this is it burning up. Then he and Archer came back. Because if Luke was there, some other YouTubers have pointed this out, that it probably wouldn't have gotten destroyed. Which is probably true. Well, true, he would have been able to defend, so he had to be there off somewhere. Kind of interesting damage here. And some people, you originally think, oh, it's this other scene, but this looks to be a part of that scene. The First Order is attacking a resistance base or a resistance ship, which could be almost where Kylo Ren is, because the flames are the same color as the sparks we saw behind Kylo Ren. So you get to see an A-Wing there, some X-Wings and ships. These are said to be some new Star Wars YouTubers have pointed out these are the New Republic ships, some New Republic ships that survived. So, which could be, this has got a few old ones, and then this is what New Republic ships survived, joined up with the Resistance. Some people have suspected this is like Acto or Daco. I think Daco, where the Resistance base was. I think some people Acto or Dako with resistance bases. I think both are equally likely for these ships, Republic resistance ships to be. It makes sense. And also in this scene, I thought I saw the Millennium Falcon fly by, which gives some credence to it being Acto, but I'm not so sure, and I don't even know if what I saw was the Falcon. And then was this the scene where Luke said, yeah, where Luke says it's time for the Jedi to end, which I touched on this in my other video, my my reaction and opinion video, but goes on to this being the last Jedi. Well, Luke is going to be the last Jedi trained by the Jedi of old, and perhaps a new order is going to rise that Luke is training Rey as the first of. Oh, and, oh, of course, there's Luke was training a new generation of Jedi which failed, so could be also the last Jedi is referring to a survivor of that attack. And a Padawan who survived. That would be neat, or a last, or Luke will come across a Jedi from of old who also survived, like Kanan, but I think it's more likely the Last Jedi is being linked to this line here. It's time for the Jedi to end. Because as we see in Rebels, Kanan is going away from Jedi in traditional sense, so is Luke finally deciding that yes, we need to do this as well. The Jedi as a whole are failed. Those, though from light side stance was too dogmatic. They needed to be more in the middle. So I'm suspecting he's going to create a new order and training Rey as the first one, making him the last Jedi. So yeah, also this is a very neat shot too, him silhouetted in darkness in a cave. And then we get the logo neatly appearing here. So yes. So some other Star Wars YouTubers, they have decided to break down it bit by bit and all that. But I have decided that I'm not going to do that. Well, I did kind of break it down bit by bit, but how they think the plot is going on. I'm not going to go there too much, but probably it's going to open up in the beginning, open up in space like all opening crawl as normal, space as normal, and maybe have somebody maybe a resistance power comes in. Is we see an X-wing fly in. So as you go and flies to see. So as you go or something, it's some ship flying probably, or it's a pan down into Acto. Pan down and down. We see space. It pans down onto Acto and then zooms in. That would be a neat scene. That's how they should begin it. But if they don't, I have a feeling they're going to begin something similar with Acto, or they're going to begin with something involving the First Order and Resistance, maybe a space battle between the two. That would be neat. The film actually opens with an epic space battle with the Resistance abandoning the Dakar base, because the First Order are attacking. Now, and so we begin with a space scene. That would be neat. Would be echoing Revenge of the Sith rather than Empire Strikes Back or A New Hope, or 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 any of the others really will echo that one, which would break the tradition of echoing a second film. Yeah. So I think that would be neat to know the big beginning of a big space battle. But if they don't do that, they should kind of do either someone delivering a message to Luke and Rey on Acto, or a pan down into the pan. So pan down from space, or up, or sideways. We see the pan, then it zooms into the pan where Rey and Luke are, and we get that top-down shot to the island. So it comes in just shy of the island, then pans over the island, then tilts, and we zoom in onto Luke and Rey. Like one continuous shot. That would be neat. So, yeah, I've gone over how I think it should begin. I'm not going to get into what I think the plot is going to be because I don't feel like I should do that. I don't think I'm qualified well. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for future Star Wars related content. Subscribe to my other channels, John Barry Gaming. I have a lot of Battlefront stuff up there. In fact, I should be having a Star Wars Battlefront video coming out later today because the full trailer is supposed to be reviewed today. So I have that coming back out, and also I have 2 videos already posted on there about Star Wars Battlefront 2. So be sure to check that stuff out. And also subscribe to me on social media. Check me out on social media and consider supporting me on Patreon so I can continue giving, as in I continue giving you content and make sure and improve the quality of my content. Particularly, I want to be, earn some money on there so I can purchase a camera that I can actually use so I can show you my facial expressions for my reaction videos.